gods will be here. The Grail will return.
Galith?
World.
Holy shit, Galith! What the fuck happened to you?
You guys go rushing over.
Yep.
You lost one eye,
He stepped
right?
into the pool when he shouldn't have.
Well, that
Your pool
was-
had water?
You had a
Grail
pool?
will come. The Grail will come.
Where's the boy?
Camelot will return.
Shit, where's... Yeah, wait. Where's the prince?
Tensender lives.
Oh, he's staying behind to find his potential.
Oh yeah, the little figurine of Tensender looks all golden. It's all he's got it clutched in his hands, and he's whispering his.
Well, Ted, he was supposed to give Ted Sender a bath in a golden pool.
3 in 1. 3 in 1. The gods of good, yes.
Oh, his foot's just gone.
Will return. 3 in 1. Triumvirate, the gods of good.
No. Where is the boy?
Where's the prince?
He stayed behind to find his potential.
Are you fucking kidding? What are we gonna say to the king?
He's finding his potential.
Go get him!
It doesn't
You go
matter.
get him. You saw where I came from.
Doesn't matter. Camelot will return.
There are no 3 paths leading out into the bushes anymore. It's just bushes and trees and.
It doesn't matter.
You remember what she said? Whether you come or go is your own decision. He made his.
No, you made his.
That's not true.
He couldn't talk to them. What are you talking about? He couldn't even say them.
On the contrary, he could. Was speaking to her as I left.
No. Don't yell at Remy. He is good master.
Oh, that reminds me.
That's
Look in
Rhubarb.
the bag. Something there. It should be in there for you.
Ah, for me?
One thing for you. And one thing for you. And one thing for you.
Galith grabs Lokrik with his silver hand.
Yep.
You understand? Camelot will come. It will return.
I'm not sure I truly understand what you're saying. Camelot's a place in Nalburn, isn't it?
No, it's an ideal. An ideal.
So
What Arthur sought.
Galith sacrificed a foot, an eye, and his mind?
Oh, golden apple! Oh.
Son of a bitch!
Hurudog greedily bites down and eats his golden apple, thus achieving his first mythic tier.
Mythic bugbear?
There's a mythic bugbear, Runobog. He's a crossbow gunslinger.
Yeah, the bolt ace is like one of the coolest fucking things they could have done with that class.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
So Ahmed, you've got some work to do to upgrade the cohort you're supposed to be playing.
A little busy here!
Kieran comes
Bishog?
forward, almost like sensing something from the bag that Reminé's got.
Alright, I'll pull it out for you.
Okay,
Pull out. Is it another apple?
No, there's just nothing when you pull it your hand. There's nothing in the bag.
Open the bag.
He opens the bag. There you go. It's like a feed bag. I hold it
He
for
sticks
you.
his head in like a feed bag.
Okay.
He eats the apple
And he
then
comes-
pulls his head out.
He comes you can hear him eating the apple. So crisp, so wonderful, so the best thing that you've ever tasted and probably ever will. The greedy unicorn eats it all down, thus achieving his first mythic tier. Or rank,
Or there you go.
if you want to become a mythic rank unicorn.
A mythic unicorn?
Yeah, we'll
A mythicorn?
mythicorn.
Mythicorn.
Sounds cool too.
Give it here. Suzuka shrug.
Let me try this. This apple better be good or I'm gonna punch you right in the face.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh my god, that's so good.
Ogashug, Kieran, Hrunobog know that the more powerful their masters become, the more powerful they will become.
That's cool.
We'll say 2 tiers behind their masters.
And one day you will become the master, Ugashug.
Kiarn is golden, like Galeth. You notice that he ate a golden apple and he's just glowing.
Kiarn is going to go sort of flick his head underneath Galeth, sort of flip him on into like the ride position.
Okay, right.
Like, yes, tell me about this Camelot. And sort of, he will listen to the madness for a while.
Yes. Yes. We'll usher in a new age. Mankind be saved. Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna make a change right now. So Ugashug is first level.
Gallus' silver hand is glowing. Like the whole thing is just glowing with silver light.
Well, we know what power he took.
All right, I think this is a good place to end the night. We'll keep the stream going because I think there's a lot of updating character sheets and discussion that will go on. But you have visited the Norns after a long point. I think this also closes the end of part 1 of the campaign, right? So you've all discovered your sources. You are mythic heroes. You're kind of like name level +1, and you have a sense of who the enemies are out there and what needs to be done.
Aha! Surrender.
Yeah, there's a lot of haha surrender to be had.
So there was a statement earlier about turning Galeth into RoboCop.
Yeah, what's
What's going to end up happening is we're going to have one fight in an anti-magic zone that will just go poorly.
It's not gonna be so bad because by the time I'm done with this, my arm's gonna be a major artifact. So fuck your anti-magic zone.
Yeah, but what about the spleen, the left leg, the right leg?
Oh yeah, I guess I could make.
Well,
Eyeball.
RoboCop. It won't be magic anymore. It'll be robotics.
Clockwork. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, Steve.
Weird springs everywhere.
I'm the
Fucking
nano.
coils.
I'm the nano paladin, Marty. Didn't you know?
Nano paladin.
Oh, that
Hey,
sounds.
if we come
that
across
sounds awesome.
fucking future tech, maybe I'll add that to me. I don't mind it.
Oh yeah, there's still lots of potential of these heroes. Like they're now heroes and they're now known. 3rd tier is a significant.
We're almost 11th, which is like where you start to do things like I legend lore myself.
Yeah, I plane shift. Yeah.
Pro tip for anybody who's thinking about going to school in engineering specifically: if you think you want to do nanotech, take mechatronics or electrical engineering instead. That's the pro tip on the nano thing. Pro tip.
Is that because nanotechnology is
Just
a
the
meme
tip?
technology that doesn't really exist?
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's how I thought.
Just
Yeah.
the tip?
That's the pro, just the tip.
What is Brownian motion? How does it fucking work? Oh my
Wow.
god, my robots don't do shit because they can't move.
Oh no, they're all just sitting there. So there's some questions out there.
Yep. Save your questions for 3 minutes because the DM is going to start doing a pee-pee dance if.
Alright.
Well, maybe we'll get better answers if we force him to dance. Dance, DM, dance.
No, and no.
Aww. Can I
And
not
all the questions
have
that are beneficial with the answer no, it's yes.
Oh, fuck. Damn it, he's thought of everything. So I gotta figure out what to replace my eye with. I already have a pretty good solution for my foot.
The geode.
It's the size of his fucking head!
The geode.
No!
Get a bigger head.
I'm not gonna be fucking Invader Zim. Like, I'm gonna
What we do is we use the mythic enlarged person from the hammer to get your eye socket real big, and then we stick the geo inside, and then we dispel the spell. So it's at the dog park today.
You're
The
down
German
with that
Shepherd bit into a frozen. It's called a Jolly Ball. They're horse toys.
Okay.
Okay.
They're like really big rubber balls, but it was frozen, and she bit into it very aggressively on the run. And it was actually like she got her mouth around it, and teeth sort of locked in, being
This is
bigger
your
than she can.
PTSD?
Yeah, my GSD. Her mouth ended up being bigger than she could actually close, so she couldn't get the ball out of her mouth. Basically, it was popped in there, and it was stuck.
Oh no! No! Stupid dog! Oh, that's
She was able to get it out with her paws, but it was really like, what the fuck is going on? Something seems to be wrong with your face. Yep. She wasn't like whining in discomfort or anything, so it wasn't.
like, I don't understand.
I don't understand why is it not coming out. I'm just going. It isn't.
Working, but
It should be working. So Kiaran.
Mythic, huh?
Mythic Kiaran, I'm kind of just thinking Mythic Unicorn might be interesting.
What happens with Mythic Unicorn?
That's what I'm thinking about.
No idea.
No.
I have a copy of the Mythic book here somewhere.
I hadn't even thought of what I would do with a Mythic Ugershug.
His poops are even more mythic.
Huh.
So the Mythic Monster Manual, which is I think what Marty's been using for some of this stuff, says that the Mythic Unicorn gets.
Well, first, how many ranks is it?
It's like MR1, so he's probably gonna have to modify it if he wants it to be any better. Because unicorns are only like CR4, and they're not that strong.
So it should be Mythic rank 2 in the book.
Yeah, but for whatever reason, it's MR1. I don't know why they did that.
Because they're bastards.
Probably. But what they gave it was... it's already got the Aura of Purity thing. That's normal.
Okay.
Oh,
what are the
that's
questions?
interesting.
Oh, so one of the questions is, what does a Mythic rank unicorn do a thing, or is it not like of enough of a base to? Is it just go do other thing? And then similar question, but what does Mythic rank 3 Mythic Werewolf Curse do?
Well, it increases the control DCs.
I will do that right now. I can do that on my own.
Let me answer your first question first.
So,
it's getting to the point where my con bonus is no longer keeping up, where there's actually starting to become significant risk of failure.
Oh no.
Again, yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So if anyone's curious, what I did with my Mythic rank tier, whatever, I took a legendary item for my arm, and I took the Unyielding power, the Perfect Surge power, and the Upgradable power.
What was
Unyielding doubles my hardness, triples my hit points.
Okay.
Because that's fucking awesome. Upgradable means that I can do an 8-hour ritual and upgrade from a lower version of the item to a better version of the item for the crafting cost, which is fucking awesome beyond belief.
Right, so you could just pour money into crafting.
I just pour money
You're
into
basically
making
doing your own
pluses
crafting. Yeah.
Make the pluses better. I can't add new stuff, but I can make the pluses or a lesser version into a major version better.
Okay.
And then I took the Perfect Surge, which allows me to use the Legendary Surge for any D20 roll rather than just the one that I picked originally. And then I get a +2 for that one.
What was the one you picked originally?
It's the hands, so it's attack rolls and combat maneuver checks. Because I figure it's a hand, it's got to be.
And what does Perfect Surge do?
It allows you to use your Legendary Surge for any D20 roll, not just that.
It turns it just into a surge pool.
Yeah, basically.
Basically an extra surge pool. Okay.
It's extra surge pool, yeah. And since I'm bonded, the surge pool for Legendary Surge is D8 because it's one step higher.
When he uses his legendary surge.
When I use a Legendary Surge.
Got
And
it.
if
Well,
you use Mythic
then Mark, that's the power I'm trying to describe then with the gem.
Yeah.
It's a legendary surge.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're bonded with a legendary item, the legendary surge is one step higher. Because people who aren't bonded with legendary items can apparently use them.
Yep.
But they can only use the legendary surge power, not the other powers.
Okay, I'll look up Legendary Surge then.
Okay, the difference between a normal unicorn and a mythic rank 1 unicorn is that its cure light
color is
wounds,
blue.
its cure wounds spell like abilities are maximized when healing the living. They can spend a mythic
Not damaging them, guys?
when they spend a mythic power to power this ability. They can add any one Paladin Mercy to a cure-like spell-like ability as you cast it.
Well, that's interesting.
It has to be one that your caster level allows you, which is basically your level. And then the Aura of Purity is... It's a magic circle against evil. We already know this.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question though, Marty.
Plants, animals, and good-aligned creatures within the aura of the mythic unicorn's aura gain instead mythic protection from evil in place of the normal magic from circle against evil.
That's pretty good.
Evil creatures are sickened while in your aura.
That's fucking awesome. Hello, I'm super holy.
Because that's a +4 deflection bonus, +4.
Is that what
Resistance.
mythic protection
Yeah.
from evil is? That's awesome.
Yeah, and then I think they gain, because they're rank 1, they have mythic power 3 per day. Their surge is +1d6.
Okay, makes sense. That's pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah.
That or you become mythic, I don't know,
Path. Or,
divine or
character.
something. Yeah, you go up the normal mythic path things.
Mm-hmm.
mythic monster stuff seems pretty good though.
And for him, we could do, and then because that's a 1 rank thingy, is it like you then multi-class, or is he stuck, or?
Well, yeah, then it starts to, like, we have to then kind of have to build rules on... There are some general rules, but I don't know what the powers
There
would
are
be
some
beyond
mythic
that.
monster rules that you can use to advance them beyond that point. I think in that book and
It's more work for me to do it the mythic creature way than me just saying create your mythic one, whatever path you choose.
Make a guy. Yeah.
In fact, what I might do is allow the Aura of Purity and the Soothing Horn to be path abilities of
Okay.
whatever path you wanted, and that
I just
that
have a
way-
path and just have those be. Hey, it's
That-
a racial path ability.
Yeah.
That's awesome, because that would be the first power I take is that
Yeah.
Aura of Purity,
Mhm.
because that's freaking amazing.
Okay, it has an
Not
additional
everyone
thing.
else
I don't know what
offers.
unadulterated loathing is, but it says, as a standard action, a mythic uniform can intensify the aura effect for 1 minute, affecting evil creatures entering and beginning their turn within the aura as unadulterated loathing.
Is that the thing
That's a
that makes
spell.
them sickened?
You're disgusted by it.
That's hilarious.
It's that's the 1 day per level spell that a friendly snake man never got to use.
Oh.
You fill the target with a terrible loathing aimed at a specific creature. At the time of the casting, designate a single creature as the object of the target's revulsion. Thereafter, the target does all it can to remain at least 60 feet away from the object of its loathing.
So basically, they loathe the aura and run away from you, is kind of the...
Right, so as soon as the target moves within this range, it becomes nauseated until it can get away from the object of its revulsion.
Oh, that's...
This has a saving throw.
Yep.
It's
It's will, which is, looks
it's
like...
a third circle wizard spell.
Apparently they can't do math, so I don't know where it's coming from.
Racial bonus? Is there some sort of like feed or something that's going on?
5...
Usually when it's up by 2 or something, that's the math they're trying to do.
Mythic tier plus charisma?
The DC, no, the DC, oh, it could be tier, give me a second.
Mythic tier plus charisma is a
No,
normal way for them to
that
do it.
math doesn't work either. The save DC is charisma based, got it. But what's the base? I guess it's just a second level or third level spell plus your charisma mod.
It's a third circle spell.
Yep.
In the
so DC 13 plus charisma mod is basically the DC of that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for a unicorn, that's pretty that's pretty bad.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you're not? Oh, when you guys get 11th level, that's when I think you become 9th, and then you're able to teleport at will within a forest territory. Within its forest territory, and we said its forest territory was on Buzzguard. Yeah.
Can it is it just personal?
No.
Or can it bring like Galith?
It's greater teleport. It could bring Galith.
Fun fact: my arm can now block 177 points of damage.
Fact.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Well, that's before being destroyed, right?
No, with a mythic point.
With a
It
mythic
doesn't do any damage. I just go bloop.
Okay, and then your third rank of.
To be fair, it's only from weapon hits, so it's not like
Mythic
big monsters, but still, it's good stuff.
Mythic werewolf.
Now, I thought we were going to get a chance to, because I thought we would be going back to town before coming here. I wanted to retrain one of my feats before talking to these people. Do I have to pick something that I can qualify for at this second? Can I pick something I don't qualify for at this moment? How do I resolve that? I wanted to take Mythic Vital Strike, but I had to retrain Vital Strike. I thought we would be going to town for a few days before talking to these people.
All right, just leave it blank for now, because usually your mythic selections you don't get to retrain. So
that's why I was going to say, do I?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was going to. No, I need to retrain one of my other feats for. Yeah.
Oh, right. Mythic rank 2, what did you get?
Improved scent. Blood scent. Double distance to detect creatures by scent. Pinpoint creatures taking bleed damage at a distance of 5 feet, 10 feet. Or, well, 5 feet per mythic rank.
And blood rage, I think. Right? Where is it listed? Your powers.
On the mythic werewolf sheet. I've also got them. I've also copied them over to my sheet. No, there's the bloodthirsty power, which has boosted rage, which is.
Yeah, and you never selected your additional rage power.
No, I have it selected in the one because that's default mythic. It's the claws, the lesser beast totem.
Okay. Or lesser beast totem, is that what it is?
Right. Yeah, I'm going up the beast totem path for that because that seems appropriate.
Yeah. All right. So, mythic rank 3 doesn't really do anything for bloodthirsty. The next time you gain another power is, I think, 6th. Bloodthirsty bite damage does bleed equal half to mythic rank. That doesn't do anything because, half round down.
Mm-hmm.
Mythic rank 3 for regeneration does something. It's now regeneration 3 silver.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of cool.
Blood scent within 5 feet per mythic rank, so that goes out. Gain a bonus equal to twice the mythic rank in order to track creature with scent while they're taking bleed damage. Okay, so that actually gets stronger. Where does your DR go up? It doesn't until you become a controlled werewolf. Okay, or a natural werewolf. Your bite doesn't go up. Oh, I remember what it was. Ooker's pack in there. Where did I put it?
I don't know.
What's the name of the little black wolf that you rescued from Skulls here?
Oh, that
Fenrir,
is... that is... da, 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 da. Skolvi. Daughter of Skulls in Sailor Wormbine.
Oh, she's in...
Her age is blah plus 8 months, I think, at this point. I have to update that.
Okay. Oh, she's in cohort workbench. Okay, so I'm going to drag this to characters.
Oh yeah, question for you guys. Anybody here on Steam who wants to play the new Deus Ex? I have a copy of it that I have as a gift, and the person I originally sent it to didn't want it, so...
Mankind Divided?
Yeah, the new one.
I haven't played it yet. I haven't bought it yet.
Do you want it?
Sure.
Yeah, add me on Steam, I'll send you the message.
Okay, so I've dragged Skolvi, a level 9 mythic animal companion. We'll have to update it to level 10. But she is a mythic advanced wolf with 2 mythic ranks.
Huh.
Her powers are... Shake Prey. She may use Bull Rush, Drag, or Reposition instead of a Trip. She can spend 1 mythic point to gain the Grab special ability for 1 minute. And there's some conditional things. She's got something called Pack Leader. She gains the Pack Attack Teamwork feat. Once per day, she can grant the Pack Attack to all allies within 30 feet for 1 minute. She can spend a mythic point additional time to do this additional times per day. Pack Attack means that when you are adjacent to an ally with this feat, the first time you make a melee attack against an opponent, you can spend an immediate action to take a 5-foot step, even though you have otherwise moved for the round.
Chompy chompy.
And then she's got Dark Vision at 2nd level, plus all of the animal companion abilities. Her feats are Light Armor Proficiency, Improved Natural Attack Bite, Power Attack, and Weapon Focus Bite. And she's got Mythic Power Attack as her feat. So yeah, you now have... You've bonded with a powerful wolf creature that is fully grown.
We're gonna get a sending from Dvergholm going...
She's large. She's large and she's been growing real big. So technically, I guess you could ride her, but yeah, we'll have to update it for 10th. 120 hit points at 9th. Not too bad.
Marty.
Yep.
Danekinder also ate a golden apple.
True.
But it's not a special apple, right?
No, we'll have to update what Danekinder becomes. Danekinder might actually be. There are deer that traverse on Yggdrasil, and the Norns seem to like them. And Danekinder is actually named after one of them. One of them is just simply called Dane. I had a sheet open where I had all their names, but
Big evil stupid scary wolf. Sorry, big chaotic stupid scary wolf.
yeah, she's smart too.
Yep. Smart's like a whip.
Yeah, it's the advance that makes things interesting. Nice 30 strength wolf.
Yeah. plus 10 strength modifier wolf.
Good lord.
Operation Wolf Dog.
Oh, I got the hit points wrong. There's some hit points.
Operation
from,
Diamond Dogs.
some hit points
yeah.
from Mythic. I just added that. Shaking Prey.
Oh yeah, can we retrain Mythic feats, or are we stuck with them?
I think you're stuck with them.
Okay.
Did you take a goofy one, or?
I realized that the Spirited Charge Mythic feat is not as good as I thought it was on paper, because the DC just will never be high enough.
Anything that does
Anything
it,
that
anything.
will be killed instantly will never fail that save.
Right.
So I'm like, ah.
Is it Mythic? They worked Mythic ranks into the saving throw.
I mean, there is, but the thing is, it's like the saving throw is DC 10 plus half your level plus your strength mod.
Oh, that's
actually better than
that's
some
a
of them that I've
better
seen.
that's better than all the ones that I've been.
But it's still like at this point it's like I'm doing like DC 21, DC 23 fortitude saves against creatures that if they lived would not have problems making those saves.
Yeah, see, this isn't like the ones that I've been looking at going wah, wah, are the DC your tier.
Yeah, those ones bug me.
Those are garbage. It's just that the problem with this is like the save would be fine if the creature that I hit would be alive if it couldn't make it. Most of those can't. But the ones that would be alive will make them pretty much 19 times out of 20 because their fortitude saves are fucking balls, or amazing. So I'm like, well, it's not really good power because either you're dead or you make the save anyway. It doesn't do anything else, so oh well. It seemed cool at the time.
The +2 for a lance is still.
It is, but it's still like for me, it's like a DC 23 fortitude save for a big fucking monster.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's just it doesn't. I don't think we've encountered a single enemy that's actually failed it. We might have maybe one, but
30.
for
what
a
do you
mythic feat, it hasn't really done much for me.
What do you want to call tonight?
Pull down.
Pull up, pull up, pull up.
The fastest way down is down.
Oh my god.
The fastest way down.
Fastest way down. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Poor Ahmed. And Marty, I could just see Marty's brain just like, was that just asked of me? Yeah, sure, it's easier. You get a +10 bonus for going down. You just see him going, yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, you should be suspicious of like off the cuff +10 bonuses.
Oh, yeah, it's way easier. Let's do that one.
Oh, excuse me, we're standing in an area, a storm of the gods, where some things are bad and want to kill you? Let's get out of here.
Okay, the storm was worth XP. What did we start off the night doing? You went and interacted with the Gash, seeing the 3 trolls again. That was funny. Then there was
the patching of the dam.
There was the the druid, a weird druid.
Yep. Yeah, you spied on him, and then you dealt with the cat. Basically, okay, some XP there, and then the storm of the gods. We'll call that a CR equivalent of your level encounter.
Well, we went to what's his name? The planet, the world of the giants.
Oh yeah,
Jotunheim.
You did spy on the giants, sure.
And started a new religion.
Oh, jeez.
And then gaining all of your tiers was the XP of that encounter, right? The whole kind of dealing with the stuff on there. But I will, for the things that you learn, give you a CR appropriate. So, just so there's some XP tonight.
If you're not good, you're gonna get purged. Wait, what?
Excuse me?
What?
What kind of? How did he get even more tyrannical? What?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that happened.
The more body parts I lose, the more tyrannical I become.
It's the faster you get drunk. That's really what it
Oh yeah,
is.
you guys still need like 40,000 for your level. So
Yeah, we're far away. No, it's. Did anybody read the Rogue Squadron books?
Yeah, the old ones.
No.
Yep.
The later ones with Wraith Squadron, they had I believe it was Face was the name of the character in the book, who was lamenting how he kept having to replace his body with cyborg parts, and he'd get one of the scenes was in a bar where he was whining to himself about how he gets drunk too fast now because there's no flesh left.
Hey, right? Remember when they actually got a fucking Ewok pilot after joking about it for like...
Yes.
Yeah. That's awesome.
There was also the Gammarine pilot, which was Piggy, which was fucking amazing.
Yeah,
anyways, these are really deep down the nerd rabbit hole of memories.
Whole other fucking thing.
Yeah.
So you've got 11 mythic power per day, Mark, including the gem.
Yeah.
Legendary power is a whole thing. Track it separately.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you because for the legendary power for items, it says you can use your legendary surge for a specific type of action, not just any D20.
Correct.
Right.
So you.
But the gem is slotless, and there's nothing for that.
So what you do is you pick the appropriate one. That's what it says to do. So work with Marty on that, and which one is the appropriate
let me see.
type of abilities.
This is under legendary items.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it says that's a guideline, and if it's not appropriate, don't follow it. Just pick one.
Is there one for rods?
No. Hang on. Yeah, there is. Concentration checks and caster level checks.
Do you use concentration or caster level?
Yeah, I would have to.
Yeah.
Krakasar.
Because the gem basically gives you daily powers, which is kind of like a rod, right?
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Getting the bonuses on that's not bad, especially
All right.
Okay, so somebody's got to have the recuperation entry, spend a mythic point, get all your stuff back.
Yeah, you can copy and paste the recuperation from Lowkirk, I believe, has the description.
Yeah.
Is Uker going to take a non-universal power?
Poor Oberon, just being left behind.
I know. Well, we did. we thought we were going to be like, we think the pool is there, and then like go away and come back. We just sort of fell. We don't know like how many branches we passed or nothing. Like,
You know what? It's good he wasn't here for this, because he was like sacrificed his own fucking life and his soul in order to save a bunny or something.
Well, it also feels like there might be an order of operations. You need to fix him in order to...
Yeah.
Before you can progress.
To rebuild him.
Or at least progress with these people's help.
We can rebuild them. We have the technology.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the expensive prosthetic leg that gives me evasion, if you let me do that.
So I took...
You need the money.
It's costly, but...
If we can get somebody to build it for you and you have the cash to build it, then I don't really know that. I don't see why there'd be a concern.
So I took Vanishing Move, and my feat is basically, because I don't qualify for any other feats, is I'm taking extra path ability.
Yep.
And I'm taking Perfect Lie. Originally it was going to be Mirror Dodge, but now that I'm neutral, Perfect Lie seems like it might be handy.
Oh, he made
Where's
his
my
own
son?
choice.
He
I
made his
wasn't
own choice.
involved
He
with
stayed
it at
behind.
all.
Right. Oh, well.
Exactly.
I guess so.
It's what he wanted to do. I tried to talk him
Lowkirk's
out of
glowering
it.
at you, and it's like, I can't see through the lie.
Lemmy.
No.
Why
No,
does
no.
your
Wow,
cousin...
your character sheet has check boxes on it. Holy fuck.
Hey, I told you
Yeah,
guys
there's a to-do flag that's an
at
interesting...
the beginning.
I kind of like it, but...
Can you
I kinda
trust
like
your
it
cousin?
too, actually.
No, you can't.
So perfect lie.
Should we bring him
he's
on?
No,
No,
one
we
of
shouldn't.
consequence. He's gonna live forever, and vanishing move allows you to do what?
I can turn invisible as a swift action until the end of my turn, provided I do nothing other than move. Or if I spend a mythic point, it works. It acts as greater invisibility for using my tier as caster level.
Okay, so.
Oh no,
3
times
rounds.
2, double my tier as caster.
Oh,
level.
so 6 rounds of greater invis. All right.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Yeah. I can see why you would want that.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
Yeah.
Perfect lie. Oh god.
This guy is going to be the dude who like did everything and no one knows who he was or ever saw him in the first place. Like there was
He's
someone
always
else
moving
here.
on to the next. He's like, nah. Now that I got it,
Did something important, but who was it? Oh.
now that I made myself king. Fuck these guys. I'm out of here.
It's like I looked through our history books, and there was a period of 2 years where we didn't have a king, but we still had decrees. What the fuck happened?
No, it's not. He's not the king. It's just like you indirectly know his presence because of all the things that went missing. And the banks were robbed again. And like nobody knows who the fuck it was.
It was the
And it's only
gods.
some insane
Gods.
person that, and other people start to get blamed, and it's only some insane person saying he must have lived during this period in this area
Right.
because of all the missing things.
Right.
Everything disappeared.
It was a time of great crime.
Artist
No, it was
rendition.
just one
It's like
asshole.
there's nothing. There's nobody there. It's just shape with a question mark.
A crime wave struck the city. And
Where's Batman when you need him?
There's a great
Batman.
X-Men character who I'm sure Mark knows about because apparently Mark knows everything about fucking Marvel and X-Men. Who was a character whose power was that people didn't remember that he existed. I can't remember what he's called, but I'm sure you know who I mean. And
yeah, I know who you mean, but I can't remember what his name was either.
Right,
See, his power works.
right,
It works in real life.
and they basically retconned him into all of the major X-Men victories in the past like 30 years, where he was there and did something small but crucial, but nobody remembered.
Yeah,
That was a good character.
yeah, they did that with another character, the Sentry. They basically made him like.
Oh, right,
The
because Sentry's whole thing was that he was this hero who somehow his whole history got erased and no one remembered who he was anymore.
Yeah.
Like a Superman. He was almost Superman level of well, maybe not quite that powerful. But
The only stuff I know of Sentry is when he was during the period. Oh, it was the future period where the Punisher was trying to kill Norman Osborn, who was the president of the United States at the time.
Hmm.
And Sentry was protecting him. So then there was the one fight between the Punisher and Sentry, where he was basically blowing up buildings as he was running away and jumping off bridges and shit. Like the Sentry would land and he'd blow another thing up, trying to run away. Oh, there's another school bus full of nuns being exploded right now. If you don't go save them.
So I'm gonna ask the question: what are you guys gonna do next week, or like what's the next thing that you guys are doing?
It was really clear to us up until we don't have the son of the king anymore. Now,
Don't worry,
That was his
I've got
fugitive.
that
That was
covered.
his decision.
Yeah,
And you're
when
right,
the king
you weren't
says,
paying attention. It wasn't the kid's
When-
decision. The
when the
decision
king
was made
says,
before the kid
"Where
could
is my
see the
son?"
girl.
where's my son? I say, Remy knows the answer.
And then he'll be like, perfect lie. And we'll be like,
Whatever, man.
We could
Where I
say
want my
he's in a
son.
mythic pressure cooker.
Just this horrible fucking. What are they called? The chambers you get when you get the bends and you get put in a fucking.
oh, it's a
Decompression
hyperbaric?
chamber.
Yeah. It's this mythic
Yeah.
decompression chamber.
No, it's a mythic recompression chamber.
Compression
The
chamber.
bins for you.
We're not trying to let you decompress. We're putting it in. It's a pressure cooker.
hyperbolic time chamber.
Hyperbolic chamber. That's what I was.
That's it.
Oh,
is,
that's
yeah.
the question. Marty,
Dragon Ball Z.
Exactly.
Marty,
Trained for 3
how
years.
how far am I away from the area of the root of Yig?
You're at the base, so the root of Yig will be right there.
You guys do get blown off course. You are at the base of Yggdrasil right now.
Yeah, I don't even know
Roots
how
are.
the fuck to get out
If
of here.
biology has not failed me.
You guys realize I have no idea how to get out of here. Like Uka, for example.
You realize that your renown as this guide
Is
thing-
failing fast.
We got the Boy Scout, not the guide.
I think we may have hired a hobo who told us he was a guide.
Let me take the scepter. Good luck getting
Oh,
the fuck
sure,
out of
I
here.
can
Teleports,
take you to the haunted heart.
teleports the fuck out of here.
Oh, wow.
Fuck y'all.
He goes and joins Azzy.
Oh,
That's
Blackadder, Blackadder,
Fuck
where
those
they
guys.
with the Captain Redbeard.
As he's like, "Hey, are you a vampire now?" I'm like, "No, just fuck those guys."
They're not appreciative. Also, the woman didn't take my gifts.
I thought it was good.
So let me ask again: are you guys just trying to fly back to Yggdrasil?
Well, we need to go pick up.
I don't know how the fuck we're gonna get through that shit. I can't get through it. We don't have enough people.
We need to get back to. Well, we need to figure out if we're on a different plane right now. Because if we're not, like, I think we're on the wrong plane. Like we
We are
moved
too,
planes,
but
so we have to get back up to the third plane.
the
to make-
whole plane thing in Yig is kind of a questionable quantity.
You should
so-
be able to just to fly to Yig if you see it, and then travel up it. There are natural pathways where it doesn't require you to like blast a spell in order to zip between them. So
Right. So, well, but that meaning, but we still have to go before we can like do any sort of interactions with Vosgard. We have to get back to a place where we can teleport to the
Yeah.
gate.
assuming you're using teleports, yeah. You guys don't have
They're not
plane
plane
shifts?
shifts, which we have, right?
We do have plane shifts. We just don't have rods to everywhere.
Okay,
We have
but-
rods to
but-
Vosgard?
I'm sorry. I have all that shit. What do you guys have?
I have a
Yeah, you
guide that's
fuck.
supposed to know
Really,
what he's
really
doing.
high strength scores.
Wait a second. How many people can you
Massively
bring with a
high
plane shift?
strength scores.
You
Sorry.
can bring 8.
8. I think there were more than you than 8.
Not the whole fucking group. No, it's not.
No, because if he could plane shift away, that doesn't mean he can plane shift back to where the boat is. We need to get the boat
No.
someplace where he could plane shift and teleport back. Right.
So there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you couldn't even get all the cohorts.
No. So
Did we figure out if we could target the boat as part of the plane shift?
You've never tried.
We never tried. Okay, great.
well, you know how they
Doesn't
said
matter.
before about
I would teleport and leave everyone else behind. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everyone's individual. It's not going to carry everybody. Doesn't work like that.
Well, no, I mean,
It's like Oker carries somebody in his back. I teleport Oker. The person drops.
no, sure. But if we can move the boat, we can move the stuff in the boat. We can come back and get the individuals one by one. It's getting the cargo out that's the hard part.
no. Well, getting back to this spot is the hard part because we don't have a rod to whatever this quasi-intermediate plane is.
We're here. we should
Concordant
make a rod
opposition,
for
also known as the
spot
Outlands.
here.
Right. Right. Because we're sort of we're definitively on the concordant disposition,
Well, I don't know that. But,
or are we on Yig? Right. Because we're on like the edge of the two.
well, right. But presumably we can still take.
So when we come back, one 500-mile distance on either plane
Yeah, right.
away from the spot.
Yeah, that's a good point.
5D 100 miles
Good
away.
lord.
So right.
Which means it's always within teleport range.
Right. Now, but that presumes that the location that you're trying to get to is teleportable.
We don't know that it's.
I think we want to focus. Just a suggestion. We need to focus on getting our boat to a place that we can plane shift teleport combo effectively, which means that we need to get to the third branch.
Too bad we don't have another cleric.
You mean the fourth branch?
The fourth branch. Sure, the fourth branch. Is that the fourth branch? The fourth branch. This is why we have a guide. Where am I, guide? So if that means that we have to find some way to, like, Uker prepares only fly spells, and Lemmy only casts fly spells, and Uker flies the boat with everybody back up, then, like, how many spells per day can you cast, Lemmy?
Well, doesn't Lemmy have mythic?
Yes.
A mythic spell to help out.
He has a few mythic spells. In fact, I think he has a mythic make whole.
Yes, I do.
I'm pretty certain mythic make whole can fix the boat.
Probably.
Not really. It depends. Is the thing considered a construct?
Actually, the rewriting of make whole says it also heals objects.
And then what? And mythic make whole doesn't even have a description. We have to figure out what it does.
Yes, it does.
Oh, does it?
Yep.
Oh. I didn't even know. Am I drunk?
Because I got that spell for something completely different.
I know. Oh, it is on that
Well,
list. Shit.
currently, all our problems can be solved with magic.
Repairs, blah, constructed by gains a... Oh, the construct repaired gains a bonus. Okay.
For 24 hours.
To repair an item, your cast level has to equal only the cast level of the magic item. That's the problem.
Yes, I can't do it yet.
We have to know if so we have to see if the boat head is damaged or just sleeping.
Right.
If it's a construct that's...
The boat head is
destroyed.
part dragon, part construct, so you should be able to heal it, and then the boat itself is
Just an item.
an
Doesn't
item.
have a cash level. So we just need to fix the boat. Fix the boat, fly back up to the branch, hope there's no Godstorms. Damn those Godstorms. Cloudy with a chance of Godstorm.
Hilarious.
How many souls did the Godstorm take? Well, we could pretend that the king... Damn it, Mark!
What? We're just gonna tell the king he's happy where he is.
I thought before
Yes.
we were told that
So-
this is an important thing that we should be keeping because we had leverage and stuff.
So
That
king,
was
you would
before it
think
was in my
had
best
logic?
interest to
To trade him for personal power.
Oh my god! I can't believe you did that.
Are you
fucked
kidding?
us
If I
yet
thought
again.
I tried to sell you, she wouldn't take you.
You did.
That's hilarious.
I was half kidding in my defense, but
All right, I think I'm going to end the stream. I'll chat with the
Yep.
guys offline next week. So it feels like you guys are flying back to Yig. Assuming you can fix the boat, assuming you can get back to Yggdrasil, assuming you can get back to the third branch, what are you guys going to then do? Fourth branch, I mean.
We need to meet up with Oberon, get him to identify the club. I'm going to retrain a feat with Lokirk if possible. We're going to go visit the king. Hopefully he's going to give us some songs.
Wait a minute. We are gonna have to teleport because we're not gonna make it back in time.
We're not flying the whole way back. The
We're just
crew
gonna
aren't
put
coming back.
Put the ship somewhere.
We just need to get back.
Dead.
We need to get back to the other branch, and then we teleport and do it that way, right?
Are we
Teleport.
gonna tell the king your son's dead, basically?
No,
no.
his son is in a mythic pressure cooker. He's getting the most potential out of him.
I'm not even answering that question.
So should I start creating
Yeah,
a new mount for my Cavalier because I'm a day or two away from where I can bond with one again?
Yes, or you can wait to find a special one in game.
Okay. I mean,
It's like which one do you want to touch with the magic token, right?
Right. Well, do I have to use the token immediately, or can I
Nope.
hang on to it?
You can hang on to it.
Okay. Because I can dismiss my mount if needed. So what I might do is find one.
The Cavalier mount's nowhere near as like
It's animal companion
Paladin.
status. It's not.
Yep.
It's much simpler.
Okay, so
So yeah, sure. You basically need to find a regular horse at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. I need the extra damage. God damn it.
But doing the build, yeah, that's something that you should prep.
Okay,
and
that's
then
fine.
talk to the king, get the item, or do the trade, give him stuff, try to pay him off.
Okay, so it's basically Sodiern heading back home.
Right. There's one
Right.
other thing that I want
Vosgard,
Gallus to be
huh.
looking for is a squire.
Isn't that what you have cohorts for and followers?
Yeah, exactly. But someone who's appropriate to be a squire who should be learning.
Let's see.
The top level cohort probably, or follower rather, not a squire.
I'll
but
have
top
to look
level
at I'll have to
follower.
look at your followers. I forget who I assigned to
I
go.
have tons of charisma, but all that said, that's so he's looking for people who he can train to be knights. Multiple people if necessary, and induct them into his order.
You have the two brothers of Tusks. Brothers of Tusk. They're two dwarf cavalier fives that follow you. They ride dire boars. And then you've got a devotee of Heimdall who is a cleric 5. And then a bunch of fighter 5 lawful good rough riders that have their own squires that are fighter 2s.
I should probably work about inducting them into the proper
Yep.
knighthood.
Lemmy, do you want those trolls as your followers?
Say yes. Please say yes.
Yeah. Why the fuck not?
Oh, they're so much fun.
That won't cause any problems.
No, it won't. I mean, it will. It'll cause endless problems, but it's hilarious.
Okay, so I'm gonna put a note here. Plus the 3 trolls.
They're a lot of fun.
They really are.
We do kind of need to know where we're going after that point, because we're actually sort of at the end of our script, right?
I'd like to do my thing and figure out where the hell the center of Yig is. Because I gotta do my thing.
I would like to go
Right.
talk
Here's
to
where
my-
the.
I would like to go ask my merm about the stranger in the night, and then follow my bone.
It would be fun if we could just travel
We
everywhere.
need to get your song. We need to get a song. We need to get a song for you.
There's so many things. Like think of the vampire and a Zildin running amok in the big walking tree with the devils.
We have to go to Crucible.
There's returning the club to the king. There's exploring through the gate.
There's telling the king that his son is
Well, I
fucked.
mean, and that's what you always do, right? Is you create more possibilities than anyone could ever chase down, which is realistic, because
Yeah.
nobody has that kind of time. Like nobody could realistically follow every single lead that existed. in their lives.
Remy's goals are what? Just to go find a bunch of other shit that he
Well, they are now.
to steal
I
yourself to victory.
I think I should modify what I said. I'm looking for squires, but I think based on what I learned with the Norns, that I need to establish a new knighthood. Because the knighthood that I'm in is apparently not the correct one anymore, or at least not one that's going to work. Because it's lawful neutral based god, and I apparently have good base gods instead. So I need to find that sort of thing.
If you want to progress in your source, right?
Yeah, you're right. So I needed to forge a new knighthood, I guess.
Which is really interesting. To bring heaven on earth isn't to bring lawful good onto earth, it's to bring good on earth.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. But that's fine. That's good. He knows what he's got to do. That's important.
You have to find Iomedan priests somewhere. Specifically so they can have paladins of a chaotic good go on. You could be an orgy guard of Iomedan.
of Sunni or something like that.
Or is it Sunni? It might have been
it's
Sunni. Yeah, it's Sunni. There's
We
the...
don't talk about Pathfinder.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, no, that's what I was looking for. Looking for God or for people who can do
Yeah.
that stuff and whatever.
So there's a bunch of things for you guys to do. There's fixing Oberon. There's going to fight giants. There's Lenorms out there.
I think fixing Oberon should be we're
He can't be
Getting the
fixed. He's
point.
done.